now, we get to see the outcome of Maria's lie. How will Jacopo treat the white-haired girl now with the false claim of cheating? Let's see. Oh, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna make sure that my audio is working. Yes, it is. Michael, I don't know. Don't know. Why are you asking me that? You see, I do rhetorical questions on stream. I like doing rhetorical questions. So, we'll have to see now how will Jacopo treat the white-haired girl. And yes, I do rhetorical questions to start off stream. It's this streamer thing. I haven't changed a bit. If you seriously believe that, then I've got news for you, pal. Oh. Anyone who acts exactly the same as they did in the past is doing just that. Acting. Is this Maria? Is this Maria? Much like I do around you. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Our friendship will never change? Ha! What a fucking joke. You picked the wrong girl to put your trust in. And they call you astute. Can you taste the fucking irony? Well, that just makes things easier for me. But my god, it's suffocating playing the good girl. That stupidly cheerful ray of sunshine, Maria. Ugh, sickening. On the other hand, the payoff is fantastic. I can't stop. God, watching him lose his cool was incredible. My sides hurt just thinking about it. You're telling me that she wrote this? Who else could have written it? It's in her handwriting. Yeah, no, this oath is awesome. Why? Why must she continue to betray me? Has she not taken enough already? What else could she possibly want from me? I told her to stay away from my gatherings. I had the rose garden torn down. And yet still, she finds other men. I warned her. I told her it wouldn't happen again, and that if she betrayed me one more time, I'd kill her. Jacopo. Out of my way, Maria. I have to talk to her. Ask her what this letter's about, who this man is. And depending on how she answers, I may have to... Hold it, Jacopo. Calm down. Silence! How am I supposed to stay calm right now? Listen to me. Relax. You try to talk to her right now, and you aren't going to get anywhere. You're aware of just how frenzied you are, aren't you? Besides, you think she's going to tell you the truth, and if you do manage to ask? Of course not. She may look all prim and proper, but that's not the real her. I don't think she's a bad person, but... Not a bad person? The woman who wrote this letter to another man? She crossed the line, you hear me? I agree with you there. She's gone too far with this letter. But remember, she's your wife, and the daughter of a noble. You know exactly what will happen if you lose control of yourself and do something to her? It's not gonna look good for you. She may be nobility, but I have the Casca. We have our own way of taking care of these kinds of problems. Still, it's plain as day that it will only make a bigger mess. No one knows about this yet. Are you telling me to act like nothing's happening? When she so blatantly disrespects me? Jacopo, could you let me take care of it? I'm friends with the madame. You know that. She'll listen to me. So I'll make sure it gets through to her. Just how much you care about her. I couldn't ask you. It will be disgraceful. That's nothing to be ashamed of. what did I tell you? I'm on your side, and you're on mine. God, she's a master manipulator. We're in this together. You can ask me things you couldn't ask others to do. I have tight lips. Anything you ask, I'll keep absolutely under wraps. Damn it! You're right, yes. Yes, you're right. I'm well aware that I always lose myself in her presence. If I try talking to her now, I probably will do something rash, yes. Friend in question. I'll probably. I'll make sure everything works out. Got it? You and the madame can go back to the way things used to be, so you don't have to suffer anymore. I'll take care of it. I'm the only one who understands your pain. And I'm the only one who can help you out of it. Maria. Oh, don't make that face, Jacopo. Thank you, Maria. Please, let her know that even if she is, seeing other men, and even she does sadly mock me for not being of noble blood, that I still love her, that I don't want to raise my hand against her. You love her? That's a riot! You're too busy chasing your stacks of paper. You don't have what it takes to truly love a woman. I will say, though, I was surprised when you lost your head that badly. Quite the little crush you got on her. You could just sit down and talk to her like a rational human being and, presto, all your problems would be solved. But you can't even manage that, which is why you're in this predicament. Once you convince of something, Jacopo, you never let go of it. And she's too timid to speak up for herself. Sorry, madame. I got nothing against you. I just didn't expect things to go quite this well. There's no stopping now. Not when I've got this much momentum. Also, watching a pretty girl like you break down gives me goosebumps. You're still convinced I'm the only person you can trust. How did he react to the letter? Well, yeah. About that, fuck you, Maria. Honestly, I kind of like this twist in Maria's character. Like, she sucks. Like, I'm gonna be honest, she sucks. But I do like the twist that they made because she's so well written when it was revealed that she's actually not a good person. She's actually playing them both. Like, I just like the writing in this part. Even though, yeah, she is a bastard. Would he not take it? Oh no, he took it. Just, don't feel bad about this, madame. He said he's too busy with work. And tossed the letter aside. I told him to make sure he writes you a reply, but he hasn't got around to it at all. I see. That's a shame. It kills me to see you like this, madame. I don't get why he has to be so heartless. Not even taking a little bit of time out of his day to read the letter, you poured your soul into writing. It's unacceptable. I'm sure he really is busy. He did not throw it away, though, did he? Yeah, I thought she was. I thought at first she was at Jacopo, but no, she didn't give a fuck. Yep. Yep, she's not with Jacopo. She's definitely playing them both. Honestly, I was a little bit surprised when it was real that she's playing Jacopo as well. Yeah, I have a feeling that this might be revenge to what Jacopo's family did to her family. Like, this might be a revenge plot. Or a plot to get money out of Jacopo from the family. Part of me feels like this is a revenge plot, but also a plot for money. I imagine he means to read it when he has more time. Madame, after everything he's done to you, you still think he means well? I have faith. My timing was poor, that's all. I believe in him. I believe that the day will come when he gives me his attention again, as he did before. Madame. So, could I ask you to believe with me, Maria? To have faith that he will once more show me his love? And that mine will reach him? Something tells me that it will all work out if you pray for it. Yeah. Okay. If you're fine with me praying, I'll pray. I'll get down on my knees for you, madame. I'll faith. Thank you. I would like to write another letter. When it is complete, could I ask you to deliver it to him? I'll give as many as you want. As many as it takes for you to get through to him. You really ought to learn not to be so trusting, madame. Take a real close look, and you will see exactly who it was that ground your happy little life into dust. Thank you, Maria. I'm the reincarnation of the Mother of God. Oh God! I can't hold back the laughter. This is a stage of my own creation. We didn't have enough actors, so the playwright had to take on a role herself. That only adds to the excitement. Yes, this is all my masterpiece. You're just ignorant puppets dancing to my tune. From the first shot to the last, blind to whose finger is sitting on the trigger. Listen to me, Jacopo, and try to keep your head. I saw the madame meeting with another man behind your back. You know the arch in the rose garden? The far side's out of sight from the mansion, making it a perfect place to hide. Holy shit! So that's why he tore down the garden. Not because he was doing some sort of weird like control thing on the white-haired girl. He was trying to keep an eye on her in case she was cheating. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. If only they just talk to each other. Like, that's like the main fucking thing on this. If they only just talk to each other, Maria's plan would not go so well. I saw her back there. From the looks of it, the madame is having her meetings with one of the men who comes to your business gatherings. And they don't act like they're just friends. Just to be clear, I don't have any solid proof. So it'd be best if you didn't mention this to her yet. You wouldn't want to start throwing around accusations, only to find out that it was too late. Only to find out it was too late that it was all a big misunderstanding. Holy shit, master manipulator. I'll get to the bottom of it. So you... I think the madame might have her eyes on several men. Being a woman, you know, I can tell these things. She's giving me these suggestive looks. But to whom can't pinpoint. A lot of people come in and out of this house after all. What? You want to keep her from leaving her room? Might be for the best. With so much going well, it makes me think even God's on my side. They could just talk it over with one another. But they won't! And they're in deeper and deeper shit for it! You're the only one I can trust, Maria. And the timing that night, oh my god, it was perfect! Hey, Jacopo. I could just be misreading her, but something seems off about Madame. Like, she's been on edge or something. I tried to egg her into revealing what's going on, and she let slip that she might be going out somewhere tonight. She's not going with you, is she? You were going out to survey a construction site today, right? Then I suggest you get that taken care of quickly. Dance? At this time of night? Yep, and since it's so late, no loud music. All you get is a little whistling courtesy of me. but this room is too small for. We'll use the Great Hall! Wouldn't that put us in everyone else's way? You would probably complain about the noise too. No need to worry. Jacopo's out inspecting some factory or something today. After that, he's got a meeting, so he'll be staying the night elsewhere. I thought you would not be back until tomorrow. And how would you know that? No, forget that. Does my staying the night elsewhere have any effect on you? You were just waiting for this opportunity, weren't you? No. What would I possibly want you out of the house for? I'm sure you know better than anyone. What is that smell? Perfume? Master plan, yeah. When did you get perfume? And I have to say, you seem to be having quite the time. Look at you. You're out of breath, red as a beet. I made the right decision coming back. Where the hell were you going? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If I hadn't asked you the chance, and me bringing the fume only made things worse. No, you need not feel bad about anything, Maria. Everything you did was with my best interests at heart. She doesn't even suspect me in the slightest! And I was able to put that perfume to great use. That money-sucking leech Tommaso showed up at the perfect time, too. I'm pretty sure that's when Jacopo started getting actively violent. A jealous man is a wonderful thing, always imagining the worst and making matters worse for it. Wow, is that you, Tommaso? It's been so long. What brings you here? Oh, looky who it is. Little Miss Campanella. Here's a surprise. Didn't expect to see you this side of the Great Blue. Oh, you know, I've been giving Jacopo a hand. Huh. Well, colorfully impressed. After what happened, I would have thought you want nothing to do with him. That was between our parents. Jacopo didn't have anything to do with it. Well, it would be nice for all you younger generation to go through life without nothing to spark that. I'm gonna repeat Tommaso's line. Well, it would sure be nice for all you younger generation to go through life without nothing to spark that kind of power keg. Now that's my place to talk. No need to worry yourself about any of that. So, what brings you here, Tommaso? I'm a little, you know how it is. Having a bit of trouble staying afloat. Ah, I see. So you're here to beg for offerings? Pretty shameless, Tommaso. No point in having shame if it ain't making money. Toss that out with the chamber pot. Hell, might make things easier if I just quit being human altogether. Are you that hard for cash? Unfortunately, numbers supposed to go up, but for some reason they ended going down instead. Might be best if you kick the gambling habit. No. That's like telling me to go off myself. I bet. So say, Tommaso, maybe I could pitch in a bit too? Oh, you mean it? That'd be a huge help. There's seriously not a scrap and shame in you. However, in exchange, I'd like you to do something for me. Someone whose face needs a visit from my fist? Depending on the number, I could possibly cut them into chunks and toss them into the ocean. Whoa, keep it clean. I'm not asking you to do anything like that. What is it then? Something a low life like we can do. It'll be easy. And it's nothing bad either. You're going to talk to Jacopo, aren't you? Well, there's something I'd like you to tell him while you're at it. You know he's married, right? He can get pretty nasty with his wife, though. That's so. Sounds like she's got it rough. She does. And she's religiously devoted to him, too. I I've been trying to nudge things in the right direction to get her back on good terms with him, but I've had to have much luck. And that's something the two of them should work through? Normally, yes, but it's reached the point where I can't bear to sit back and watch anymore. I don't like seeing the two of them in pain. I want to do something for them. How noble. You're pretty devoted to yourself. You're pretty devoted to yourself, little lady. I'm not important right now. Just doing the right thing. But the thing is, Jacopo won't hear a word of it. I figure maybe you, being a man, might be able to get through to him a little better than me. Doubt he'll listen to me either, to be honest. Come on, used to be really close though. And I doubt he hates you. Wouldn't be so sure about that. Anywho, talking's something anyone could do. So what do you want me to tell him? I need you to give him a little bit of a scolding. Tell him that Madame came to you asking for advice, and that she accidentally let slip that the way he treats her day to day causes her grief. I never met this wife of his before, you know. It works even better that way. She's so downtrodden she can't talk to anyone about it, and she thought that maybe you, being family, might be able to help. She's never met you, but she still latched onto the ray of hope. And I'm sure when Jacopo finds out she brought it up with family, he'll know he can't keep mistreating her. Things like this, they hit home harder when they come from someone on the outside. You make a decent point. Just remember, little lady, all I can do is bring it up with him. Can't guarantee it'll change nothing. That's all I need you to do. Thanks a bunch, Tommaso. Oh, right. One more thing. This is some perfume that's grown quite popular recently. Ask him to give it to the Madame as a gift. If you won't take it, you keep it. Give it to another woman. Sell it, whatever you want. Perfume, eh? Very thoughtful of you. Women do like getting gifts like that. Yes, we do. If Bidback Jacopo gives her some of that, they'll be lovebirds again before you know it. I'm sure of it. Never thought the day would come when I got to play Cupid. Now I'm starting to get kind of excited about this. Poor Tommaso. Like, yes, he may be, like, you know, gum at the bottom of the shoe. I kind of feel bad that he got played here by Maria. Stay focused, Tommaso, and thanks! Also, you didn't hear any of this from me. I'm just pulling the strings from the shadows. I'm fine just pulling the strings from the shadows. That is an insane line. That is an insane line coming from Maria. She is pulling strings from the shadows, and you're more than fine with this. You are enjoying the hell out of this. Their relationship's in complete shambles. And Jacopo still insists he fucking loves her. And the Madame says she still believes in him. How stupid can you be? Seriously. Poor Jacopo. Poor Madame. Now then, let's see where this boulder rolls to next. And how far it keeps rolling. Naturally, I will be nudging along its way. Damn, Maria. Because after all, a play lives or dies by the director's hands. I really want to know her motivation. I really need to know her motivation. I'm really curious to know more. I am very curious. Like, my curiosity has been piqued. Yeah, my curiosity has been piqued. Alright, that was about 20 minutes, so I think I have time for the next chapter, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it. But yeah, no, Maria is playing both Jacopo and the white-haired girl. God, I was too quick to judge Jacopo. Like, he is acting way too explosively, and he does need to talk to his wife. But still, at the same time, damn, you gotta kind of feel bad that he got played this hard. Damn. I have to say, despite how much of a piece of shit she is, Maria's my favorite character this chapter. Like, this story, Maria's my favorite character mainly because of how evil she is being. Like, this is pure evil, and I enjoy it. Like, it reminds me of Erica Ferrudo. Like, Erica Ferrudo, piece of shit. But she's one of my favorite characters in Umineko. Like, literally. I don't know why, but I like piece of shit characters sometimes if they are really well written. And so far, Maria is really well written as a piece of shit character. Like, she's a piece of shit that you kind of just want to see what happens next. Like, I want her to fail, but I also want to see what her next move is. Master. Are you shocked? Or do you instead lament this development? I was deeply sorrowful. Though, to a lesser degree about Maria's true intentions, and more my shameful inability to recognize her machinations. At the time, I too believed that Maria was the white-haired girl's one and only ally. It was not until everything had drawn to a close that I discovered the truth. Then, I now know how the tale ends, you say. Yes, that is correct. Well aware that it was not the case, I told you the story in a way that suggested she was on the white-haired girl's side. Oh my. I wonder if that constitutes lying to you, Master. I merely wanted to present the events to you in order, starting from the beginning, when Maria's ill intentions were still veiled in shadow. You know, I kind of understand why the maid's doing this, though, because she's both trying to give a happier beginning rather than, like, a deceitful beginning. Like, she was trying to show a little bit into the happiness that the white-haired girl had with Jacopo before everything fell apart. And she was trying to give the perspective of the outside, because no one knew what Maria was doing in the background. Like, I see where the maid was coming from. I don't know if this is exactly lying, because she was saying the truth, just as she was forgetting a detail. Like, she was not really lying, in my opinion. She was just veiling the truth. I wanted you to know the same feeling of consternation I had experienced. Consternation. That's consternation. That's quite a word. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. The white-haired girl continued to write letter after letter. They were all addressed to her dear husband, detailing her ever-persistent love for him, and her desire for the relationship to return to what it had once been. My beloved, I am sure your hands are quite full right now, but that is fine. It does not change my love for you. Do you remember the day we went out together? That was, perhaps, the most wonderful day of my life. I had a truly incredible time. I still treasure the gift you gave to me, for it is the one and only present I have received from you. That reminds me, Maria tried to teach me how to dance. I doubt I will ever progress beyond being laughably bad, though. It would be nice if, someday, you and I could dance together. Perhaps, when you have a little respite from work, we could go out again. Maybe take a carriage somewhere a little farther away. And we could dine at a restaurant, more to your liking. Although, I think the cuisine at the other restaurant was exquisite, personally. Do I, perhaps, have an unrefined palate? Maria altered the letters before delivering them, however. She changed the addressee from Jacopo to another man. She would cut away the top of the page with Jacopo's name on it, and in the space below write a different name. She could not mimic the white-haired girl's handwriting for the full length of a letter, but Maria could still make a single name look adequately similar. And it would, after all, be quite difficult to notice minor discrepancies in such a small quantity of text. Damn. Again? Another letter? Why does she keep writing these? To Jacopo's eyes, the modified letters looked more like professions of love for another man. The more she inscribed of her feelings for Jacopo, the greater the turmoil grew within his heart. Even though her love was directed toward him. That's the image I use of Jacopo's profile for Letterboxd. Oh my god. Oh my god, I use a Jacopo for Letterboxd. Letterboxd, isn't that the movie review social media site? I think, is that the movie review one? I think I recognize Letterboxd. I wonder if Jacopo's on the Mude bot on Discord, where you can like claim characters to add to your collection. I wonder if this image is on his Mude bot entry. Even though her love was directed toward him. I can't believe what I'm reading. At last you're more to your liking. I knew it. You have been going out with other men, all the while pretending to be chasing my presence. I still treasure the gift you gave to me, God's sake. You had to be fucking kidding. But I've ensured she can't leave that room. She'll never see this man again. In time, she'll let go, and so will he. Listen to me, resigning myself to the hope that everything will fix itself. How did I end up like this? Such a pitiful man I've become. On the surface, Maria acted quite heartbroken at the sight of their suffering. But when she returned to her room, the walls echoed with her cackles. She derived a great deal of entertainment from their squirming. The more they writhed in anguish, the deeper her satisfaction grew. And both the white-haired girl and Jacopo continued to place their confidence in Maria, the one responsible for everything. The white-haired girl had never possessed a sense of distrust, and so she took everything Maria said as truth, continuing, in her agony, to write Jacopo letters. Letter after letter after letter. My beloved, are you still tied up with your work? It has been some time since we last saw one another, so I know not what you have been doing of late. I only hope you remain in good health. I would, if possible, prefer to tell you everything in person, but I do not have the courage, so these letters are my only option. Am I adequately expressing my feelings, my love for you? If you have the time, I would appreciate a response. You're never gonna get a response, though. Not as long as I'm intercepting them. There's no way I'm allowing these, or your love, to get to him. I could just stop reading them. It would certainly make things easier. But if I don't, my imagination will run wild. Fantasizing about her writing to another man, and what she might be putting in her correspondence. I'd be better off knowing the truth than torturing myself with fantasy. It's the better option. Jacopo accepted every letter Maria delivered, without fail. He would merely nod as he accepted it, his face contorted in discomfort, and then pore over the text when he was alone. I assume he did not want her to see his heart sinking into darkness. Had he put his trust in his wife rather than Maria, he would have almost certainly been able to realize the letters were directed at him, despite the altered recipient name. Everything she wrote about concerned him, after all. How could someone who had lived as isolated a life as her have so many identical experiences with two distinct men? Oh my god, is he that dumb? Why could she not find it in herself to trust him? Why could he not find it in himself to trust her? Perhaps doubting her was simply easier. If you were in his position, would you trust her? If I was in a position, I would just talk to my wife. Would you maintain faith in her, the woman who had waited so long? Would you believe the feelings she professed for you were genuine? She continued writing letters, day after day, week after week, without hiatus. She had, by and large, run out of things to say, but that did not put an end to her letter writing. She simply repeated what she had written before. Nevertheless, they did not see one another in person. Oh, you got an ad? Yeah. I do have quite a bit of ad breaks on Twitch. Honestly, this is a good time for me to rest my voice. Yeah, I think for oh, you're back? Alright. Yeah, I think for my 1 hour live streams, I usually get 2 minutes of ads, which is not a lot of ads, but of course it can still be annoying in the middle of a story to get an ad midway through. I should probably just time my ads, but also at the same time, I don't know when I should time them. Well, of course, during my bathroom breaks and all that, but yeah, I will have to, figure out how to do more ad stuff in Twitch. I can keep on saying this week after week. It's just that I get so carried away in other tasks that I forget about it. Yeah, no worries. Nevertheless, they did not see one another in person. The white-haired girl, forbidden from leaving her shed, could only wait for her husband to pay her a visit. My beloved, there is a little bit of fog out today. Weather like this reminds me of my home country. I was born on an island perpetually covered in a thick fog. I'm not saying I would like to return, but thinking about it does make me feel rather homesick. Does that happen to you? That reminds me. Aside from that one time, you have not told me much of your homeland. It would be nice if we could pay it a visit together sometime. Speaking of which, before I left, an exhibition of some sort was held there. I was unable to attend, but perhaps you had the chance when it was near you? I imagine you would have, with your interest in new technology. Next time you have a chance, I would enjoy hearing what they had on display. An exhibition? Ah, that's right. There was one. I was busy, preparing for our wedding. I had no time to attend an exhibition. And while I was doing that, giving you, a woman I had never met before, my full attention, you are giving yours to a different man? Has this been going on for that long? Had he simply stepped up and taken action, he could have put an end to the stream of letters, each of which gave rise to further misunderstanding. He needed merely ask the white-haired girl in person to whom the letters were addressed, whether what they described were true, and the twisted threads of his confusion would have all been unraveled. But he had made no such efforts, relying instead on Maria to serve as his intermediary. I feel as though I have now, at long last, come to understand just what kind of man Jacopo was. While he had a great deal of pride in his capabilities, he had far less confidence in himself as a person. If he had faith in himself, perhaps he could have put faith in his wife as well. Had his pride not been so twisted, perhaps he would have been so afraid of being hurt. He would not have been so afraid of being hurt. Indeed, he was afraid. Afraid of being rejected by her. Afraid to face a reality where his beloved partner scorned him. Where the woman he loved laughed at him disdainfully. Where she and countless others mocked him. The thought of it paralyzed him. The environment in which he had been raised played a significant part in his state of mind, I expect. Occasionally, the name on the letter would change. Maria was making the white-haired girl out to be having affairs with multiple other men. She could never do any such thing, of course. But Jacopo, thinking Maria to be his only ally, believed everything she had said. If I could figure out who this man is, and where he resides, I could make him tell me every last detail about his relations with my wife. But what if that information went public as a result? If news of our infidelity spread, and were to reach the Koska. Ooh, that's not good. The fate of the Berzeratis is in your hands, son. There's a limit to what we can accomplish on this tiny island. If we don't turn our attention outwards, we will wither away and die. W voice, thank you. And not just his family. This whole island will find itself famished and emaciated, defenseless against the invasion as we waste away. I won't stand by and watch my homeland crumble. Sure, our methods may be crude and not always worthy of praise, but they produce undeniable results. The unfortunate thing is, the previous Capofamigilia was an incredibly reticent man. It took all he had to merely preserve his small chunk of the world. But I'm not like that, and neither are you. The most I can do is lay the foundation to make it easier for you to walk, which means everything rests on your shoulders. Both the future of the Berzerati family and the future of this country. It all falls on you. The marriage is happening too quickly. It would be madness not to hurry, given the circumstances. You should be well aware of that. We need the Berzerati name climbing the social ladder in short order, or we're gonna have everything ripped out from under us. If the woman isn't to your liking, you can find another one that is. She's only gonna be your wife in name. But listen to me, son. You must not allow her to fool around. What are the most vital things to have in our society? Money, para, yes. Those are important. You do not pronounce the G. Oh. Okay. You do not pronounce the G. Got it. But what matters the most is respect. No one's going to follow the Capofamigilia they can't respect. God. Capofamilia. No one's going to follow a Capofamilia they can't respect. They will try to undermine your authority. Once someone deems you weaker than them, courtesy goes out the window, and that's a judgment that's near impossible to overturn. Betrayal spreads like a fire through a forest, and once that flame's lit, the both of us come crashing down. You must not let anyone look down on you. You must not let anyone think you're the kind of man a woman can walk all over. If, by any chance, your fiancé is ever unfaithful to you, kill her before anyone finds out. Your place is above others. Climb to the top. Never be content with someone above you. And never forget the weight you carry on your shoulders. This is your responsibility. Ooh, the fate of the Berzerati is in your hands. The fate of the land rests upon it. Oh, holy shit. Poverty is the root of all evil. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Damn. I can see the pressure on Jacopo. I must keep intercepting her letters. I must keep her locked up. I still have work to do. I cannot allow anyone to learn about how she's disgraced me. Kill her. That's how my old man says to handle it. That's the last resort. It's not yet. God damn it! It's downright wrong for me to even be having these feelings for someone. Fuck! Master, your carriage is waiting outside. How are you coming along? Coming along? Oh, that's right. I had an inspection scheduled today. I'll be right out. Have him wait. Is something the matter, Master? You look a little hazy. I'm fine. If you're not feeling well, you should stay. I said I'm fine! It's not your job to try to infer my condition. Yes, sir. Damn it. Keep it under wraps. Act like normal. You can at least do that much, damn you. Take care on your trip, Master. Yeah. It's not the usual coachman. I also feel like I've seen him somewhere. Your fault. What? That we... Hey, speak up! Die, Jacopo Berzolati! Huh. Master! There's a knife in your stomach! Oh God! Someone! Anyone! Silence! Don't make a scene! Call a doctor! Yes, sir! Now I remember where I've seen them before. That's right. I put his factory out of business. I needed it out of the picture to expand my own business. I guess he held a grudge about that. I should have been more careful. Blood flows with surprising abundance from a stab wound. It's not stopping either. Son of a bitch. The world is going white. Come on now. You have to be kidding. Did Maria orchestrate this? I know very well. What kind of man you are. You wouldn't hesitate to lead a blind man off a cliff if it furthered your own goals. You make money off of others' lives. You stand upon a mountain of corpses, cackling at everyone below you. For a man like you, love comes as naturally as flying. Guess what? You don't have any emotions. And you never have. You've always been this way. I'm assuming that was Maria, not the maid. My childhood was day after day of mockery. You're just a bunch of nobodies trying to pretend your name means anything. They would say, sneering and glaring. Maria treated me as an equal. That was Jacopo. My bad. I thought, yep, okay. That's Jacopo talking. My bad. Maria treated me as an equal. But she was the only one. I wanted to show them up. And to do that, I had to rise to the top. Or at least high enough I could laugh at them. My old man wasn't the only one who wanted that. I did too. I had to make them acknowledge that I had value as a man. Who actually wants to go through life being laughed at. I had to make them recognize that what I did had value. And I needed neither love nor compassion to do it. Or that's what I've thought. In the beginning, I only ever intended to use that woman. I simply needed her to build a name for myself. When she served her purpose, I could simply cast her aside. That's what I thought. Or rather, that's what I endeavored to make myself think. But deep down, I felt bad for her. I pitied this woman, who was being made to marry a man she had never met before. I'm sure what she really wanted was to have a regular marriage with someone she loved. but because her family wanted to cling to their name, she wasn't afforded that opportunity. I wanted to do something for her. It didn't have to be anything grand. I genuinely wanted that. The day of our wedding was when I first saw her. Her face, partially obscured behind the veil, was gorgeous. And crucially, she was smiling at me. I had expected to find only gloom and despondency in her eyes, but instead, she smiled. The moment I saw that smile, I wanted to be a permanent part of my life. I truly did want to assure she always had a smile on her face. He survived. Is this my room? I'm alive? Damn it. I feel nauseous. What time is it? The world's a blur. It's hot. You must get up. The doctor said bacteria entered your body through the wound. Because of that, you have a very high fever. What are you doing here? I was told you had been badly wounded. But thankfully, it was not fatal. How did you make it out of? Pardon? Oh, I see. Maria opened it. Would you like some medicine to reduce the fever? It should help you feel better. Yes. No. Huh? Stay by my side for a little longer. Is there anything I could do for you? You can ask me anything. My hand. Your hand? Could you hold my hand? If you don't want to, that's fine. Like this? Your hand is quite cold. It probably feels that way because of your fever. So, yes. I've done some regrettable things to you. Please forgive me. To tell you the truth, from the moment I first saw you, I felt like you were what I've been searching for my whole life. Laugh if you liked. I felt like I had finally found you. But I couldn't act around you the way I honestly felt. You should get some sleep. Could you keep holding my hand until I fall asleep? If you don't want to, that's fine. My hand is in yours. Thank you. You appear to be quite delirious, Master. Those are things you should be telling your wife, not me. Damn. Oh, man, that's a bit heartbreaking. Damn. In his delirium, he saw the maid as his wife. It was all a dream. Of course it was. It wouldn't be that easy. And she would never come to my room. She's involved with other men. Jacopo, can I come in? I have another letter. After he was stabbed, you're still doing this shit? God, Maria lets no one take breaks. Holy shit. Maria lets there be no breaks at all for Jacopo or the white-haired girl. Damn. Yep. God. Maria is a fucking bastard. God damn, she is a fucking bastard. God. Well, I think that's all I have for today's House and Fata Morgana video. I mean, stream. Well, it's gonna become a video once it gets to YouTube. Like, god damn, I feel so bad for both Jacopo and the white-haired girl. Like, yes, Jacopo should talk with his fucking wife. Yes, she is, but it makes the story better. I do agree. I really do agree. Like, holy shit, I hate Maria, but she's my favorite part about Door 3. Holy crap. Like, she has the archetype that I like the most in fictional characters. An asshole that is interesting to watch, because you want to know what she does next. Like, to a degree, she gives me a lot of memories of Erica Ferrudo. Erica Ferrudo, I feel like if you like Maria as a character and how she adds to stories, you're going to like Erica Ferrudo Umineko. She comes in a bit later in the series, but holy crap, Erica Ferrudo, I have to say, one of the best fictional characters I ever read about, and she's hardly in Umineko. Like, she's only a footnote in the whole story of Umineko. She's still one of the most prominent characters for me. And I feel like Maria's going to become that for House and Fata Morgana. Like, yes, I enjoy the story of the Rhodes family as well as Yukimasa, but Maria's tricking of Jacopo and the white-haired girl, I have to say, this is my favorite part of the game so far. I can understand why people like Door 3, and I can see where people get infuriated with Door 3, but still, Maria hits the character archetype that I like the most in fictional media, so I'm gonna have an inherent bias to this door, mainly because Maria hits that itch in my head that makes me enjoy a lot of fictional stories. That asshole that fucks everything up, but you want to see how they do it, but also you kind of want to see how would their comeuppance hit them in the end. Like, how would they get defeated? Will it be through outsmarting them or brute force? I enjoy it when an asshole character is outsmarted, though. I always enjoy the outsmarting. I will play Umineko at some point. Yes, I highly recommend it. For Umineko, like, I have to say, it is a long story, so you're going to be in for a long read. The doors will be better and better. Yes, I am aware that the doors get really good later on. So I'm really excited to see how the rest of the doors go after Door 3. I mean, Door 3 is setting up a good peak for House and Fata Morgana, and the other doors get better than this door. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to say what's my favorite door in the whole story. But yes, that's all the time I have for today's stream. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Okay.